Hello everyone, welcome to Desert Succulent, and today we will be featuring Echeveria Ice Green. This kind of succulent is a low-growing ornamental plant. They are also popular among succulent collectors and hobbyists because of its appearance. It has this very thick succulent leaves sa kanya. So probably if we're gonna be measuring this one, this is about 2 centimeters wide and about 4 centimeters long. And also, yung kanilang leaves are coated with this farina. That's why I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. Itong ating mga ice green or echeverias in general are considered polycarpic. So, ibig sabihin nun, they may flower and give us seed all throughout the year until na mamatay sila. So yearly yan, you would be expecting that they will be flowering not just once but multiple times in a year, unlike sa ibang mga succulents na annually or once a year lang silang mag-bloom. Yung flower niya would look like this. Since they can set their own seeds, then you can simply harvest it and grow it. In any case na you don't have yung mga natural pollinators natin such as the butterflies, the bees, and the birds sa inyong garden, then what you can do is to manually pollinate it. So if you have a small brush nyo yung sa loob niya, then you're just gonna leave it for several weeks until mag-dry siya. Then eventually you can start harvesting yung kanilang seeds. But in my case right now, since yung kanyang flower stalk, as you can see, is medyo nagbend ng ganyan, I will just try to cut yung kanyang flower stalk so that yung ating ice green would be focusing on growing itself and not dito nga sa ating flower. So you can just simply cut this. If you don't want to cut it, then it's also your choice. Itong ating ice green needs a warm and sunny position, and yun nga, nilagay natin siya sa ating pinaka rooftop sa rain or shine area. They should be receiving yung morning sun or afternoon sun or both as much as possible for you to maintain nga yung ganitong look and yung compact na shape. So pag titingnan natin siya dito in this angle, you would see na sobrang dikit-dikit yung kanyang leaves, and that is really our main goal if we are growing our ice green succulent. Kasi once they will be lacking yung sunlight, makikita nyo yung stem and there's gonna be gaps in between sa kanyang leaves. That is what we call nga yung ating ethylation, and that is something that we are trying to avoid. Pero 50% filtration is recommended to avoid nga na masunburn sila, especially ngayon na medyo mainit ang ating panahon. As of now, ito na yung pinaka-stress na color ng ating ice green. You won't be expecting na they will be giving you a pink color or red color or any other colors, but as simple as this. Literally, parang icy green yung kanyang color. They are not really sensitive sa kanilang containers and soil mix as long as they have a good drainage medium or soil. As you can see here, I just made use of this recycled parang take-out food container. The disadvantage of using these kind of mga clear containers, whether that's plastic or glass, is that it's very prone sa algae growth. But for me, it's not really a big deal as long as healthy yung aking succulent. And I will just be repotting itong aking ice green if totally na-outgrow niya na yung kanyang pinaka-pot. For my soil mix sa kanya, I use yung aking DIY na soil mix. So it's a combination of vermicompost, yung ating pumice stones, and we have the cocoa peat. So even if na umulan for a week, I'm not really worried na ma-overwater yung aking ice green. Propagating this is also very simple. All we need to do is to pluck a leaf gently from its stem and making sure na hindi natin madamage yung kanyang leaf. It sounds simple to do, but it's quite complicated, especially if we are dealing with this ice green succulent na very compact siya. Kasi if you will be plucking or removing yung kanyang leaves dito sa pinakagitna, I think and I'm sure na it won't be successful kasi naiipit siya ng 4 na leaves. So kumbaga around it, may umiipit sa kanya, so it's gonna be difficult for us to remove it unless we will be beheading ito using yung ating string na method. Then in that way we can successfully nga remove yung mga leaves na ito. Sa ngayon we won't be doing that one, but I will just be sharing to you this one. Ayan, diba? Remember yung flower stalks na tinanggal natin kanina? It has these kind of leaves, and instead of simply throwing them away, what you can do is to remove it. Ayan. So, itong mga ito can actually grow into a new ice green succulent. Tanggalin nyo lang siya. Ayan. So, gently remove it. And that's it. You have already leaf propagation. We would just allow na itong mga leaves would callus over for the next coming days. Then, after, you can just lay them sa inyong soil mix. And lastly, itong ating mga ice green or Echeverias in general are very prone sa mga mealy bugs. And kanina, I have seen a very healthy na mealy bug. Ayan, so this is how mealy bug looks like. And most of the time talaga, nandito sila nakakapit sa mga flower stalks. If you see these mealy bugs sa inyong mga succulents, you can immediately remove them. Kasi pag pinabayaan nyo sila, it would definitely affect the overall health ng inyong ice green. They won't really kill them in just one day or kahit 1 month silang nandyan sa inyong succulents. They won't really kill your succulent immediately, but slowly, they will surely will. So since we were able to cut itong ating flower stalk, then we can just throw this away. But if you wanted to make sure na mamatay itong mealy bug before disposing it, then you can make use of 70% isopropyl alcohol. So this is the most easiest and the most convenient way for you to kill. And let's try nga kung anong mangyayari sa kanya. I'll be spraying it and look what happens sa kanya. Ayan. So in just one application, you have seen how yung kanyang color changes. Diba? Kanina parang whitish siya. Then now, it turned into this parang yellow na color. That's how our isopropyl alcohol works. Sinisira niya yung barrier or outer covering ng ating mga mealy bugs and eventually killing it. So, tingnan natin kung buhay pa ba ito or gumagalaw pa ba siya. But, no more. There's no sign of life sa kanya. I cannot even see na may gumagalaw na paa sa ilalim niya. Usually, you can see that pag buhay pa siya. But now, it's already dead. That's all for our ice green succulent. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page at Desert Succulent PH.